Good afternoon, Teacher Scarlett.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah, how's everything with you?
Yes, everything is fine with me. How about
Yeah, everything is all right with me too. Okay, so yeah, today, thank you for coming and making a conversation with me. And then, do you have anything to talk with me?
yes, we will talk about reading too.
Okay, so about what will you talk, teacher?
Uh, about I would like to talk about
Okay, you would like to talk about reading, so let me listen to you. Okay.
yeah. So I was um when it comes to reading, I think everybody should read. Before I talk about why people should read, I would like to talk about myself when I started to read or what kind of books I read and how reading could change my mind and my life. So I still remember that I started to read books when I was 9 years old. My mother bought me storybooks because she wanted me to be clever and to be polite. So at that time, since that time, I started to be interested in reading books. So when I get older and older, I read more books like novel books or journal magazine like that. But when I was grade 5 student, my mother didn't allow me to read novel books. She thought that novel books can make the students go a wrong way. She may be right, but in my opinion, we need to read novel books for fun and for our social skills because we can get what we should avoid, what we should avoid, and how communicate with other people and what our life is. Let me give you some examples. When we read this book called Dadang Ujoy Miguel Chemi, it's a famous novel book. It's written by Siamya Dende. Um, when we read this book, we have to be strong when the life is difficult. Life is a struggle. Uh, and then we have to face problems and difficulties. We can't run away from difficulties and problems. And then we can get life is a better life, but not the whole life from this book called Jagdolama Sandawawa. Those are novel books. You see, we can get a lot of knowledges from novel books if we read effectively. So I only want to say, when we read a book, you have to read a book effectively. So you will get something usable, something that is usable from reading. And then now I would like to talk uh, how reading could change my mind. When I get depressed, I'm used to listening to music and singing a song. It can make me smile okay again, but it's only for a small problem. When the problem is serious and when I get more stressed out, it can affect me. At the time, I read motivational books. Those books can motivate me and can make me never give up. So, and then to tell you the truth, I was selfish when I was young, but when I get older and when I read the good books, after I read the good books, I'm changed. I'm not as selfish as I was. So those are my experience that I got from reading. That's why I told you everybody should read. So, but there are some rules to read a book. First, when you read a book, you have to choose good books. If you don't know how to choose good books, you can ask the people who know a lot about books. And then you have to read a book effectively. Don't do that. Don't put a book away as soon as you finish reading it. Apply the knowledge that you got from reading. So that's all about I want to talk about reading. Thank you for listening to me.
Okay, your conversation is really good and your talking is really great, teacher. Of course, when it comes to reading, some students have asked me which book they should read. One favorite author said, and let me quote, that's only my opinion. And, when you want to read a book, just pick at a book that you want to read. And then, while you are reading that book, for example, this book is not for you. And then, your knowledge is higher than that book, or that book is beyond your knowledge, and then that book cannot make you satisfied, you can stop reading it. You can stop reading that book, and then you can choose another one, and then you can look for the book which is suitable for you. And then, speaking of reading, actually reading is just a habit. You see, you can make it a habit to read every day, and then you can make a point to do that every day. So of course, first you have to make a habit, but later habit will make you. Is it right? And then, but there are some people who don't like reading, and then if you are a person who is not interested in reading, you can speak with people who like to read books and who read a lot. So it is like you are reading a human book. So here, let me explain to you what human book and what human book is. So in some countries there are human libraries. There are human libraries. The human library is like a regular library, but instead of reading books, they talk to people. Okay, they talk to people, and then these people are called human books. So they share their personal story, and then this is to help people understand each other better, and then to reduce prejudice like hating with each other like that. And then you can ask them questions. You can ask them questions, and they will tell about their life experiences. This helps to break up fixed ideas and allows people to learn one another through real conversations. So this is what I know about human books and human library. So I think I usually tell my students, there are three kinds of reading. Is it right? Physical book, and then physical book reading, ebook reading, and human book reading. So you can choose the way that you like. So teacher, do you have anything to talk about reading more?
Um, Reading more.
Yeah,
How nice.
about reading more.
I think I'm not good at reading a book because sometimes, although I read the book, I'm trying it. Yes, I'm trying it. I know at my age, although I read a lot of books, sometimes, although I know I shouldn't do, how do I say that? Some books can teach me to be good. But if I don't do like the books that, if I don't do like the books that, good books can teach me more better, I think. So I think
Mm.
after reading a book, we should do like the book that. It's my opinion. I'm not sure that it's right or not.
Okay, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'm totally agree with you. Because, although we consider books are our teachers and books are our friends, but if we don't listen to our teachers and friends, how can we be good or clever or polite or mature? That's why, we should listen to the book set. Yeah, we should listen to the book which we read as set. Yeah, I totally agree with you, teacher. Okay,
Yes, sure.
so shall we stop here?
Yes.
Okay,
It
so
depends on.
yeah, okay. So I think we should stop here. And what do you want to say finally to the audience?
I would like to tell them, uh, reading is best school, so read a book that you like.
Okay. So thank you for coming and talking with me, and see you again, teacher.
See you again, teacher. Thank you for listening to me and talking with me.
Okay, so goodbye. Have a good day, teacher.
Same to you.
Yeah.